pressing the button. You press the button. Hello, everyone. Renee Funk with the Funk Collection, brokered by eXp Realty.
And I am Jeffrey Funk with the Funk Collection, brokered by eXp Realty. And today we are talking about a serious matter, coronavirus. And we received a guide for realtors from NAR today.
National Association of Realtors has released an official guide for realtors. Which obviously comes at a very needed time. I certainly wish that our video today was coming with some fun, but we're coming to you with making sure that, number one, agents have the tools and realize what we should be doing, and wanting to share some thoughts that we have for our customers and any customer really as you're navigating buying and selling real estate.
Yeah, we're this is uncharted territories for everybody. So, we have a nice set of protocols here. And the first thing that they ask about is how do we interact with our customers? Is it all right to ask them if they've traveled to certain areas of the world, anywhere?
This came up this morning in our morning team meeting that we hosted in our cloud office. This very question came up from agents, is how do we navigate the dialogue with our customers as we're going out and looking at homes if they have traveled. And I think it's very important to know that the NAR has released this guideline. It is available online as well, obviously, that it is a very healthy conversation for both customers and agents to have a conversation about if they've traveled recently and where they've traveled to. As an agent, it's very important to remember, however, the screening questions you're going to ask regarding travel must be asked to all customers. And again, we're sharing this information directly from the NAR guideline for realtors.
This is, once you start asking these questions, you have to change your business practice to make sure that you're asking everybody the same questions, or else you could be violating fair housing.
That's right.
Yeah. So
right.
First one was, we can ask them if they've traveled to a different area.
And can I just say, the customer can and should be asking the agents as well. What I'm proud about with this resource is this is really for both sides. This is, as a consumer, it's relevant to have this dialogue with your agent, and as an agent, it's relevant to have it with your customer. I just like to point that out. I think it's healthy conversation.
And the next thing was about driving customers around. And,
right.
Are they in your car? Are they not in your car? Are they following you? So the answer is you can do either way, but that, once again, needs to be your business practice.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes I have people in the car with me. Other times, maybe they're following me. Why is that different?
It's up to the customer's preference.
A lot of times it's up to the customer. Am I meeting them at a property? Or do we not have enough room in a car for a property? Right. So typically I usually leave it up to the customer. But in that case, if I wanted to change and I decide that I want everybody to follow me, I have to do that across the board for everybody.
What we have been sharing with our agents and what appears in the NAR guideline as well is to obviously make sure, this goes without saying, that whether it's your car, whether it's your brick and mortar office, whether it's anywhere we are, that you're cleaning all the surfaces appropriately and disinfecting everything. Especially, I hadn't even thought about this. One thing is your door handles. I'm going around and doing all my door handles in our brick and mortar office and the house, but door handles, steering wheels, we have to think about those things. Yeah. So make sure as agents and customers and consumers that you're doing that as well. Okay, so this next question that is addressed on the NAR Guide for Realtors Coronavirus is something that has been discussed all day here. So it was discussed in our morning huddle. It was discussed, I had a private conversation with an agent who called to ask my opinion and how we should navigate. And I just came out of a Zoom meeting with 3 agents from 2 different states, and they were having these same dialogues. Should we host open houses? Big question, hot topic. So the reality is, right, we have to have open dialogue with our sellers.
Yeah, we had an agent that talked to their seller today, and the seller is requesting an open house. So the agent discussed the pros and cons for that, and they made their decision based on that. And once again, this is something that if you're going to do it for one person, you're gonna have to have the conversation for your other sellers
The
too.
conversation is so
So
important.
yeah, it's all about having the same conversation with everybody.
That's right.
Doing the same thing throughout your business
Plan.
practices.
Yeah.
If you do hold an open house, probably think some precautions that you want to take.
Booties, definitely. Requiring, and we didn't touch on this, but this goes without saying across the board too, is if someone has been sick, if someone hasn't been feeling well, regardless of what the environment is, obviously, we're having those conversations to say don't enter an open house, don't enter any location. But the NAR guideline is saying if you do hold an open house, consider requiring all visitors to disinfect their hands upon entering, and make sure you're providing alcohol-based hand sanitizers at the entryway, as well as soap and disposable towels in bathrooms, disposable towels. And then, again, the booties are very helpful. This is if you and your seller have had a conversation and you've decided to move forward. Whether or not you get a lot of engagement, though, is probably another discussion.
That's gonna be, we're gonna see what happens there. If you do decide to have the open house, make sure that you talk to your sellers about disinfecting the house after the open house. Make sure that, once again, like you're talking about, the door handles and things, anything that people are touching. If they're touching it, make sure that you're doing that. Bathroom faucets, bathroom toilet handles, all those things. So make sure we do that. Brick and mortar offices. Do you have the office open? Do you not have it open?
Well, we have our brick and mortar office open at this time. We have a very well communicated stay home policy. That means, of course, if anyone hasn't been feeling well, we know right now none of our team, none of our staff, no one in our environment from a professional standpoint has traveled recently. We've asked all those questions. So at this moment, 422 Main is operational and up, and we are here. Obviously, it goes without saying, NAR is recommending if you have alternatives for virtual meetings, ding, 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 Verbella, EXP World, which we do, that it is a good thing to have virtual meetings when possible.
And we actually, on Fridays, we typically have a meeting in the office in person. It's the one day a week we get together as a group and share and collaborate. Today, everybody talked about it yesterday. We decided to have it in our office. I'm sure we can put a link to a little video underneath about our office or something.
Our cloud office.
Yeah, showing you what we have a picture. You can post the picture today, right?
It's already up.
Oh, is it? Okay.
You've been busy today.
Yeah, I have been busy. It's been a busy day. So, can you have your office open? Do you have to close your office? It's really up to the brokerage. I would suggest monitor the news. We're looking at this on an hourly basis at this point. It's not a daily basis. It's really an hourly basis that we're kind of looking at things.
It is.
Check with the CDC, watch your local news, watch your national news, see what the requirements are. In Orlando, we just had the closure of Disney yesterday. We had the county come back, in Orange County coming back, saying that anything over 250 people, that's going to be canceled. So, we're getting into social separation. And
social distancing.
Yeah.
But what's great, though, is I've attended several meetings today. All of them have been virtual. It's been a little bit more quiet at 422 Main, but I was in a meeting today with 437 people. We had our EXP Realty leadership meeting, and there were 437 people from around the globe, all in the cloud. So
very cool.
There are options, and on that note as well, I hadn't thought about this. There are many options available if you're looking for a solution for remote campus. Verbella is available, and just check out verbella.com.
Yeah, very cool platform. You can do a lot in Verbella. You can get it once you start in there. It just becomes second nature. It's like we're sitting next to each other this morning.
Everything we read off of, I'm really excited that NAR gave us a resource. This put me a little bit at ease, because even this morning with our team, it felt, again, uncharted territory. Like we weren't exactly sure what direction to go in. The one thing is constant is that we're staying in great communication with our team, with our staff, with all of our customers, which leads us to our final topic, is to talk a little bit about our approach and what we're doing right now for our customers.
Yes.
You want to talk about that a little bit?
Talked to a lot of customers over the last couple of days and really wanted to assure them that we're monitoring the situation, that we are looking at a number of different things. We're looking at, one, our website traffic to see if people are still looking at real estate, which is actually over the last week was surprisingly up by 5%. So that was
active engagement on the
engaged,
website.
so we still have active engagement. The real estate market is typically a slow market, slow to react market, not like the stock market that will react in the blink of an eye. We usually take a little longer, so we are monitoring everything we can with the market. We're looking at active listings, at pending listings, listings that are going under contract, that are selling.
Market.
Yeah, number of days on market. We will be paying attention, as we will be talking to all of our agents on our team on a daily basis to understand what the read on the street, when they're talking to their customers.
You said daily, but oh my gosh, I'm so happy.
We've been talking to a lot of agents all day too.
Multiple times today, because our day launched with the number one most important thing is that we stay communicative and that we stay in communication and we're collaborating. And I've had multiple conversations to make sure that everybody has their finger on the pulse. The most important thing is that our customers know that we're taking a strategic approach that is individualized based on each customers' needs. We've been on conference calls today, making sure that our customers, we had some upcoming listings that we are strategizing on best approach, but that was all specific to each individual family. And that's really where we are at right now, is stay in communication.
Stay in communication, stay safe. Those are, I think, and keep your business practices constant throughout.
That's right.
That's really important.
If you have any questions, of course, you can drop comments in below on this live feed, and we're very grateful that you watched along. Obviously, anytime, feel free to reach out in a call, in a text, in an email, anyway. It is our goal to make sure that we're serving you at the highest level, and we're navigating this together.
All right.
That's great. Check out the Guide for Realtors NAR release. I'll drop that in the comments as well. There's quite a lengthy update, so keep an eye on everything. You guys stay safe, and thank you for following along.
Yeah. If you have any questions, contact your agent. If you're one of our customers and you have a question, reach out. We're here to talk to you and to really assure you that we're on top of everything. So
thanks, guys.
Thanks. Have a great day.
Soon. Bye-bye.